following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 15 to 20 years of their life like their parents and grandparents. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Well, today I want to start out by focusing on our kids. There's back to school time. Everybody's crazy about going back to school. All the big hoo-ha's about the mask and the vaccinations, all kinds of stuff. And, of course, those rules will be the rules, whatever they are. But, I wear a mask anytime I leave the house. Anybody's going to come over here, whether they're wearing a mask or not. I wear a mask in my own house. I use our hand sanitizer. Comes in little 2-ounce squirt bottles. I go through probably about 6 or 8 of those a month. And then our colloidal silver, two of the droppers full under my tongue 30 minutes for each meal and 30 minutes for bedtime. And that kills viruses, bacteria, fungus, and yeast. And then you want to make sure that these kids are getting all the nutrition, whether they're getting the vaccine or not. Vaccinations do not kill viruses, bacteria, fungus, or yeast. They just alert your body to the bad DNA and RNA and the bad bugs. So you still have to be able to absorb nutrition, which means you have to supplement with it, get rid of gluten out of your life so you can absorb it, get the nutrition to your bone marrow, which is your immune system, so you can make white blood cells and T lymphocytes and red blood cells, platelets, and antibodies with stem cells. But it takes a lot of nutrition, a lot of response from your body to pull that off, okay? So for the kids, if the mother's going to breastfeed the baby, we need to make sure that she's taking, if she weighs more than 125 pounds, I'd have her take 2 Healthy Brain and Heart packs a month, a full dose of everything twice a day. So it's going to get to the babies, okay, and through the breast milk. If she's immediately going to put the baby on at least 1 feeding a day or totally on these breast milk replacements, okay, Infamil, Similac, that kind of stuff, we want to get the kids toddy, the Cal toddy, don't forget the EFAs, don't forget the kids sprinkles, don't forget the, let's see here, there's all, we have all these things, Z-Radical. It's all these seaweeds, 8 or 9 different seaweeds with all the weird trace minerals and everything to help support the immune system and the bone marrow to make red blood cells and to make antibodies and so forth so you can respond. And so it's a wonderful tasting liquid, Z-Radical. If they're old enough, 6, 8, 10 years old, and they can take capsules, we have the Fucoid C, which is the capsule form of the Z-Radical. Take 3 of those twice a day per 100 pounds of body weight. But to me, the kids' toddy is a great thing to add to the baby's formula, from the time they're a day old. If you're going to give them even 1 serving of formula a day, be sure to put the kids' toddy in it. Put the Cal toddy in it. Don't forget the EFAs. You can puncture the EFAs with a needle or a pin and squirt the contents, which is the essential fatty acids. Very, very, very important to preventing blood clots and making good cell membranes and help the immune system and so forth. Pollen burst, these little chewies. Okay, we have individually wrapped chewies come in a bag. They really, really are a good source of fun foods from plants, and they're individually wrapped. They're about, an inch by a quarter of an inch, and they're individually wrapped. And, I give those to kids and grandkids and that kind of stuff. And if they're old enough where they're going to and from school by themselves on the bus, or they're going to and from schools in junior high school and high school, and they're driving, you want to be sure they're getting the rebound individual servings. They come 30 in a box, and Scotch tape it to your Youngevity business card. and have your kids hand those out and tell them, hey, Mom, I really like this Rebound. It's really good stuff. And, we have brochures, all kinds of stuff on it, and pass the message around. We've got to take care of these kids. We have to take care of every cell in their body. We have to make sure we can fend off as many bugs as possible. And so because they're going back to school, and it's crazy with all the fights they're having over masks and vaccinations and so forth, and they're forgetting the basics of the 90 essential nutrients. Well, when you take all these extras, you're getting 215. The Healthy Brain and Heart Pack, and, like teenagers, they can take adult doses, a Healthy Brain and Heart Pack, 215 nutrients. It's the super heavy hammer in our toolbox. Don't forget, for them, you want to throw in the Killer Biotic. I take 3 of those twice a day. And the Fucoid Z, I take 3 of those twice a day. Ocean's Gold for my thyroid, I take 3 of those twice a day. And don't forget the MSM. MSM is really great because it helps with cartilage and ligaments and tendons, and especially if they're exercising or walking to school, that kind of stuff. They need to keep, even if they're only 6 years old and going to kindergarten, they still need to deal with their cartilage as they're growing. They need the collagen and sulfur and all this other stuff. And so the MSM is a good way to go there. And, they tell you the dosages on the bottles and everything by body weight and so on. So you're not going to overdo it. Just follow the directions. You can't mess up. But if we take care of our kids, we are going to save America. Our kids are America. They're the next generation. And so we really, really have to take care of them. You check the air in the tires of your car, you check the oil, you check the antifreeze, you check the air filter, all that kind of stuff. You look at your red warning lights. We got to do the same thing for the kids. We got to treat our kids much better than we treat our cars. And so this is an endless process. Don't forget the mask. They can wear the mask going to school. Personally, if they said we're not going to wear masks anymore in the school, I'd do the virtual one. I wouldn't send them to school if they weren't allowed to wear masks. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you ever had trouble getting into the show, today is your day, as I do have an open line. Call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080. Toll free, 888-379-2552. Lines open.
If you're the type of person who likes to volunteer and help others, this should interest you. What better way to help people than to help them with improved health? Longevity has been helping people promote optimal health, among others, for decades. Our approach to health is drastically different than medical doctors, who mostly only treat symptoms. As a veterinarian, Dr. Joel Wallach discovered that many common disease states are actually preventable and reversible. Our mission is to help people achieve overall health and wellness, and to help educate others to achieve optimal wellness as well. And here's the best part. While helping people with their health and wellness, you'll also be able to build your very own home-based business. For more information, contact your local longevity associate. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
In recent years, several studies have discovered the healthy benefits of drinking coffee. Longevity has now taken it a step further with an entire product line of healthy coffees from Longevity's JavaFit line of top-shelf gourmet coffees. All JavaFit coffees are made from 100% hand-selected Arabica coffee beans grown in the finest regions of Latin America, all carefully roasted, creating a delicious, rich, full-bodied flavor. Try JavaFit Focus Plus multivitamins, a fantastically delicious, full-bodied gourmet coffee that is fortified with vitamins and minerals designed to get your day started with a solid nutritional foundation. Traditional as well as organic and fair trade options also available in 30-count single cup or 24-count single pot packs. Contact your local FDI Longevity distributor to get Javalution coffees. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity, 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And this is a time when everybody really needs to, get busy and spread the message. Don't forget, we've talked about this earlier in the year. Don't forget the Girl Scouts and the Boy Scouts. They're starting to knock on doors and sell their cookies and stuff like that. But what about kids' sprinkles, okay? What about our rebound? All that kind of stuff. They can be talking about kids' toddy. And so they need the brochures and knocking on doors. And the Boy Scouts and the Girl Scouts saved America after the Second World War, okay? And they can help us save America now. The Boy Scouts, the Girl Scouts, Cub Scouts, Brownies, don't forget them. Get them involved. And then don't forget, you should probably have regular meetings in your family. We used to do that when I was a kid. Every Tuesday night, Grandma would have a meeting by the wood stove, right? And so it's one of those things where we have the quintet of books now. I actually have 15 books. Oh, I guess it's 16 now. 16 books. 3 more coming out. A bunch more CDs coming out and DVDs coming out. It's like crazy going on. My newest book now, of course, is the Dr. Wallach's Cooking Without the Bad Foods. Oh, my gosh, 300 pages of gluten-free recipes. 300 pages of gluten-free recipes. Dr. Wallach's Cooking Without the Bad Foods. And you'll get a hold of me and get these books at www.drjwallach.com, www.drjwallach.com. And don't forget, we're looking at Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, Passport Aromatherapy. It's all in your head. And Dr. Wallach's Cooking Without the Bad Foods. Okay, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us?
Well, I thought we'd talk a little bit about matcha tea, as I've got a story here headlined, Reasons You Should Be Drinking Matcha Tea. It's become quite popular in shots and teas and lattes and even desserts, and sold in coffee shops and health food stores. And say, while it may look just like green tea, matcha is prepared differently and has a unique nutrient profile. Farmers cover the tea plants about 20 to 30 days before harvest to protect them from the sunlight. This increases the plant's chlorophyll and giving them a darker green hue and boosting their amino acid content. Once harvested, these are dried, steamed, and blended and ground into a fine powder that you mix into either hot or cold water. And drinking the entire tea leaf, not just the dissolvable elements. This means you get all the health benefits from the tea. Benefits of drinking matcha tea. It's high in antioxidant content, known for its catechin content. And also, it's a natural antioxidant. Antioxidants protect your body cells from stabilizing harmful free radicals, preventing cell damage. It may reduce your risk of heart disease. The catechin content may also allow matcha to support the health of your cardiovascular system. And it can also, one study found that it actually 3 cups per day could help prevent the onset of an ischemic stroke. And it also supports brain health in addition to keeping your heart healthy. Studies have shown that matcha can help keep your brain healthy as well. One study found that residents with cognitive dysfunction in a nursing home found that consuming 2 grams of matcha daily for 3 months may have supported cognitive function. It boosts relaxation and mental focus, and also supports healthy metabolism and weight loss. So there you go.
Yeah, well, thank you for that. And, of course, I had last night gluten-free matcha Japanese green tea ice cream for dessert. Okay, but I drink a lot of Javolution coffee. We have the decaf. We have the full, which they say the full hammer, with everything in it, Javolution coffee. We have the Rebound, and I really, and just the plain water. We have the Icelandic water with all the minerals from the glaciers and from the volcanoes on Icelandic water, and that's what I make. I put my powders in instead of just plain old, a quart of water from the grocery store. We get the Icelandic water through Longevity. And so I urge everybody to do that and make your liquids from it. But yeah, this matcha green tea ice cream, the gluten-free, I have gluten-free ice cream dessert every night as a dessert with my dinner. Been doing that for, 30, 40 years, whatever it is. And so now this new one came out, and I thought it was mocha originally with chocolate. But then I read it again, so it was matcha. And then I had to look up all the stuff on matcha green tea, and sure enough, it really is a blessing. Thank you, Doug. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. Imagine a rich, decadent chocolate that's actually good for you. Youngevity's Triple Treat chocolate is just that, an antioxidant-rich dark chocolate complete with probiotics to aid in proper digestion. This all-natural product contains no preservatives, and for those with dietary restrictions, it's gluten-free, dairy-free, glycemic-friendly, and kosher certified. Not only does Triple Treat dark chocolate taste fantastic, it contains super antioxidant blueberries to absorb free radicals with an ORAC value of 16,936 per piece. Triple Treat chocolate also contains a proprietary blend of probiotics with over 500 million live healthy bacteria per 8 grams at the time of manufacture, with 80% reaching the intestines, which is much more than most live culture yogurts. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Youngevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Youngevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Youngevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And Shar, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, well, with all these kids going to school now, they're going to be bringing bad stuff home. They're going to be taking bad stuff to the schools. It's going to be a mess. I'm expecting some spiking going on here with these variants, of the COVID-19. The Delta variant, the Lambda variant, and all that kind of stuff. And so what would you recommend for, cleanliness for families, kids going to and from school? What would you recommend for cleanliness?
Colloidal silver and colloidal silver, basically.
Yeah, colloidal silver orally, and then the hand sanitizer. And
then, and I take killer biotic every day. I think everybody should, really.
yeah, well, I take it. I take 3 of those twice a day. It's got our mushrooms in there. It's got, I think, like a half a dozen different types of mushrooms that support the immune system. Very, very unique source of support for the immune system. And the kids, of course, whether they're playing sports or not, they need to be taking the 90 essential nutrients. And again, kids toddy for the little kids and the EFAs and Cal toddy. And if they get to be, kind of preteens and teenagers where they can take a lot of pills, tablets, and capsules, I'd get them on. If they're playing sports, I'd get them on the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack and the MSM. And what would you have them drink instead of colas and juices for energy?
Well, Rebound, of course.
Well, Rebound, of course. We have the sticks. We have canisters. When I'm in the house, I use the canisters. When I'm, out and about, I take the sticks with me. And then, of course, the cans. We're in 60 countries, and so some places still have cans, and some places not. So, they're working overtime here to get the cans back, but because of the materials in the cans, they're behind a little bit. But we do have the sticks, 30 sticks in a box. We have the canisters, and so we want to get sure that these kids get this 100 nutrients in the Rebound. 100 nutrients, 75 minerals and 25 vitamins, amino acids. The only thing really missing out of a Rebound is the EFAs. And of course, the EFAs come in the EFAs, the EFA pluses. So, and you have people of all ages that you deal with, in your longevity business, in your family, in your community. You're a community person. Yep. And so, what is it that people are asking you about the COVID right now?
Well, I think my opinion is there was a war going on between the people that got vaccinated and the ones that didn't, and I think it's like conquer and divide, control everybody. Everybody should be mad at the people that started this whole mess in the first place instead of being mad at each other.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
that's my opinion.
Whether people get vaccination or not, that's up to them. But they really must take the nutrients to support their immune system. Otherwise, they're in real trouble. I have to tell you, I had the 2 Moderna vaccinations, a month apart, and I'm going to get the booster in a couple of months when it's available, because I see so many people during the day. Who knows what they're bringing to me, right? And so I have to do everything I can. So I did the vaccinations, and I've been doing the colloidal silver for 25 years, the hand sanitizer as long as we've had it. I don't know, 10, 12 years. Thank you, Charmaine. You are an angel. You did great. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. 3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your longevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the ultimate tangy tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewables, and besides that, they're not as good as tangy tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your longevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about longevity home-based business opportunities.
This is the ZBS Radio Network.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And don't forget, if you're doing heavy physical work now because they called you back to work, or you're exercising, I walk 2 miles a day, a mile in the morning, a mile in the afternoon, and then I do 20 push-ups twice a day. I'm 82 years old. Most people think I'm 50 when they look at me. And, I take all the supplements, plus I take the Rebound. I have 2 or 3 servings of Rebound a day. 75 minerals and 25 vitamins, amino acids. And so I'm getting 215 nutrients, because I take the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack. I take the big hammer in the toolbox. And again, I take hair, skin, and nails. I take extra of these things like Fucoid Z and Ocean's Gold. And so I'm covering everything 2 and 3 times from every direction I can think of, because you have to support every cell in your body, every biological function, every enzyme, everything going on in your body, because you can't get it out of your food. People say, well, I eat well. Well, what does that mean? You eat well. That means you got 3 meals a day. That's not eating well. That's just giving yourself calories. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Houston, Texas. And Thomas, you're up with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Thomas, you're on the air. Hi, how can we help you?
Well, I'm a dentist in down by NASA Space Center, and I've been supplementing with your basic tangy tangerine, and then and then I take the.
Are you in private practice, or you work for NASA?
No, I'm a private practice, a dentist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and we've had the coronavirus go rampant through the office with this, I guess, Delta variant. I don't know that that's what it is, but got some of my staff pretty sick. And we had 2 girls that went into their spouses went into the hospital, and they had some morbidly obese. One of them's husband was, and that was issues and problems, but I have not taken the vaccines yet, and I'm probably as high risk as anybody because we, pick up a high-speed handpiece and drill in the mouth. And so, and I keep hearing this data. Well, first of all, I don't trust the drug companies, but secondly, I need to, kind of relook at the science because I thought, I probably should evaluate and consider.
Okay. And so what's your question? What's your question?
Well, the question is on colloidal silver. I'm doing that daily, probably 3 times a day.
Okay.
Also doing glutathione in a liposomal form. I just wanted to get your thoughts and ideas on that. And then obviously I'm getting plenty of vitamin C and taking an extra liposomal vitamin C once or twice a day. But am I doing everything that I could? And if
stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
Okay.
Because let me answer one question at a time here. How old are you and how much do you weigh?
I'm about 175. My high school weight, and I'm 6'1".
Okay, and how old are you?
63.
Okay. Do you have any other issues? Any high blood pressure, diabetes, arthritis, sciatica, ringing in the ears, bowel problems, constipation, diarrhea, none of that kind of stuff?
No, sir. I had some IBS that I...
Okay, well, that's a gluten. Okay, well, that's a gluten thing. You got to get off of gluten. Take 2 Healthy Brain and Heart Packs per month, the MSM, 3 of those 3 times a day. Take our collagen twice a day. Take the Fucoid Z. Take our Rebound. Don't forget the colloidal silver and the hand sanitizer, and call us back in 2 weeks. Back after these messages.
That does open a line. Call us toll-free, 888-379-2552. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. 3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 95 Crusade. And Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Pennsylvania. And Barbara, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Barbara, you're on the air. How can we help you?
Yes, hi, Dr. Wallach. Could you tell me a protocol for stenosis and osteoporosis in the left hip area? I seem to be losing cartilage bad, and I'm not going to go for a hip operation. I want to replace it.
Okay, how old are you?
I just turned 71, sir.
Okay. And how much do you weigh?
About 140.
Okay, and how tall are you?
Almost 5'7".
All right. And then, do you have any other pre-existing conditions? Diabetes, high blood pressure, sciatica, wrist problems, hand problems?
Sciatica. No, I've developed sciatica from this whole ordeal, and it really started with a car accident about a year ago. But
okay.
I do monitor my blood pressure. I don't take medication, but I monitor.
Okay. Okay, so it's in the normal range.
Correct.
Okay. And do you have any bowel problems, irritable bowel syndrome, celiac disease, Crohn's disease,
No.
diverticulitis?
No, sir.
Any skin problems? Any
No,
eczema,
sir.
dermatitis, or psoriasis?
No, I have great skin. I'm Italian. I've been blessed.
Arrivederci. Okay. So anyway.
Well, not yet. We have to talk first.
All right. Let's see here. Also, do you have any gray hair?
I have a white forelock, but the rest is blonde and brown.
Okay. Okay. What about varicose veins or spider veins?
A little bit, yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, Charmaine, what would you do here? Okay, for Barbara. Okay.
Well, I think I would. Well, she needs to get on a gluten-free diet for sure. No wheat, barley, rye, roast, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, and no oils. And I think I'd get her on a healthy bone and joint pack, and I would add to it the MSM, Ultimate Daily Classic, vitamin D3 for absorption, and
because she's got the gray hair, and because she's got gray hair and varicose veins, what would you do special? Because if you're giving her the healthy bone and joint pack, there's something else you got to give her.
She should take some selenium. I'd get 2 bottles of it because I take it every day.
Yeah. Now, it's our selenium with the 5 cofactors because it's one of those cofactors, one of those 5 cofactors that are missing when you have gray or white hair, when you have varicose veins. These things are not due to aging. They are due to nutritional deficiency, and they tell you if you don't fix that and take that nutrient, you're going to wind up with a ruptured aneurysm in your brain or aorta or something like that. Something bad is going to happen, and so or you're going to die of a heart attack. And so Dr. Milan and I did 1,700 autopsies on kids that died of that nutritional deficiency in Heilongjiang province and Qishan University in China. Okay? And so we know a lot about that. And you can be 5 years old and supposed to have black hair and have white hair, just like Michael Jackson did. His doctors told his family he had a genetic problem. No, he has a nutritional deficiency. He died of a ruptured aneurysm at age 51. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to North Carolina. And Tyreek, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Tyreek, you're on the air.
Yes, hi, Dr. Wallach. I'm honored to be speaking with you. Been in
you're very kind.
Time. My pleasure. My pleasure.
Oh, my
pleasure. Now, let's get right to it because your time is very important. I was diagnosed with a pulmonary embolism in December past. Had major surgery. The embolism about the size of my fist on both sides. So they put me on Eliquis. Initially it was 10 milligrams. Now I went back in March, 2.5 in the morning, 2.5 in the afternoon. And also they put me on amlodipine. My blood pressure was 200.
Okay, stop. So your blood pressure is high. Are you still on medication?
No, it was.
Okay.
I'm going forward.
Okay.
I'll give you the backdrop.
Okay.
Now,
okay.
Right now, Doc, I'm on my blood pressure the other day was 140, 100. But what happened is my ankles have swollen up. I'm amlodipine as well and sertraline. My ankles swole up. And then now they did the blood work. I went in this morning, and the AST is 460-something. The range is supposed to be 0 to 40. And the ALT is 163.
Okay.
And it's supposed to be 0 to 44.
Do you have any diabetes?
No, sir, Doc.
Okay. Do you have any joint problems?
No, sir. I'm a former basketball player. I'm 5'11", 205.
There's a lot of dead basketball players. Okay, so that doesn't mean anything.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Okay. So how much do you weigh?
I'm 5'11", 205.
205, okay. And what's your age, sir?
I'm 57.
Okay. All right, Charmaine, what would you do here for Tyreek? Okay, he's had some blood clots. Okay, he's got blood pressure potential issues here. He's got swelling, edema in his legs. He weighs 205 pounds. What would you do for him?
Well, first of all, like gluten-free diet, no wheat, barley, rye oats, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, no oils, and then I'd get him on 2 healthy brain and heart packs, and I would add to that the Ultimate Daily Classic, vitamin D3 for absorption, and I'd also add the MSM, and that should probably take care of.
Yeah, the Ultimate Daily Classic. I'd have him take three of those twice a day. It's 2 bottles a month. That's going to help blood flow through blocked arteries in the kidneys and the heart and the brain and all that kind of stuff, and support healthy blood pressure. And the MSM is going to help with his joints and his back and his skin and blood vessel walls and even the valves in his heart and so on. And also it's going to help with the swelling, the edema in his legs. That could be caused by something going on in his legs. It could be caused by something going on in his liver. It could be caused by something going on in his heart. So you picked a good protocol for him. So Tyreek, call us every couple of weeks, but follow the protocol that Char laid out for you. North Carolina, it's going to take you about 3 to 5 days to get the product, but you can start the diet immediately when you hang up. Do not say, well, I've got 6 months worth of product in my food in my cupboard. I'll just eat it. No. Box it up and give it to your doctor. You get all gluten-free. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Texas. And Kim, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Kim, you're on the air.
Thank you. I was running down the road for fun, and I've been using the longevity products since 2013, and I'm gluten-free. I'm 5 feet tall. I weigh around 120, and I'm going to be 70 in 3 years. And
okay.
I fell. I fell, and all my weight went on one wrist, and so I messed it up, and I've got it in a cast. I keep it elevated, but still, what do I do for some pain? I'm taking, like...
Go ahead, you're taking what?
I mean, is there anything natural? I'm taking some ibuprofen, and then I have some aspirin throughout the day, but...
Okay, sure.
Still,
okay, here.
I would like to feel better.
So here's what you need to do. Oh, Charmaine, what would you do for her? She's 120 pounds, and she exercises. She's 70 years old. What would you do for her?
Well, I'd get her on a gluten-free diet, no wheat, barley, rye oats, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, no oils, and then I would get her on a healthy bone and joint pack. I would add the MSM to it, vitamin D3 for absorption. And as far as pain goes, she can get some CM cream and get some trauma oil and mix the two together, and that will work great for pain.
Oh, yeah, the CM cream and the trauma oil and/or the Soothe from our Hemp FX. It'll be beautiful. Just call us every couple of weeks, but don't forget the products because you have to heal the bones. You need nutrition to heal the bone in your wrists. At your age, you have osteoporosis if you weren't supplementing properly, but that's all quickly reversible. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. Many believe that all life began in the Earth's oceans. We do know that the oceans and seas are still abundant with life and life-sustaining nutrients. Many cultures have long believed in the life-giving properties of plants and sea life harvested from the oceans. Longevity's Ocean's Gold is a proprietary blend of seaweeds, algae, mosses, kelp, sea cucumbers, and sea minerals, as well as coenzyme Q10, calcium, and iron, all designed to help support healthy thyroid function, regular heartbeat, normal weight, mood stabilization, and hormone levels. Take advantage of life-sustaining nutrients from the Earth's oceans with Youngevity's Ocean's Gold. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Hey, if you're like me, your life is hectic. You don't know where you're going to be next. Between kids and family and in-laws and work and traffic and everything else that's driving me crazy right now, my life is insane. I bet your life's insane as well. When do we have time to get every single nutrient we need to be healthy? When? Well, I've got a tip for you. Take a product called Pollen Burst. It's so simple, even I can do it. All you have to do is open the package, pour it in water, mix it up, and bam, you're ready to go. It tastes great. It's not one of those medicine tasting things. It tastes great, low in calories, helps curb your appetite, gives you natural energy that doesn't let you crash, gives you your vitamins, minerals, nutrients, everything from the plant world. And I gotta tell you, for a busy person like me or a busy person like you, we need simple, we need good. Pollen Burst is your answer. Tastes great. Try it, and you'll feel better.
Call your local Youngevity distributor to find out how Pollen Burst can make you feel better. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 95 Crusade. And Doug, let's go to callers or emails.
All right, let's head to California. And Tom, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Tom. You're on the air. Yes, sir.
Hi, Dr. Wallach. I had a question regarding stevia. Like, for instance, some of the beet products that we're taking has stevia in it, heavy dose of it. Is that okay for people with late-stage cancer?
Yeah, stevia is an herb, just a sweet-tasting herb. It actually has anti-inflammatory properties. So it does two things. Number one, it makes things taste sweet, but it also has anti-inflammatory properties. So if there's pain or swelling related to the cancer, they might see benefits there. So it's what should I say? It's not anything that's going to accelerate or contribute to, like drinking alcohol or something when you have cancer is not a good idea, because it will accelerate, the cancer. Taking things that help regenerate things. You don't want to take anything that regenerates anything, because it'll make cancer regenerate more. But stevia is a sweet anti-inflammatory. It's a great herb.
Thank you.
Okay, you bet. Hey, great question. All right. We've only got a moment here. I'm going to go ahead and take it and remind everybody that we've got huge problems going on here in the world, in the country, in your community, in your church, in your family, with health issues. And this is not something you just have to think about once every couple of years, or once, when everybody gets together for holidays and things like that. This is something you have to think about 28 hours a day. Even though there's only 24 hours a day, you need to think about it 28 hours a day. And somebody has to be in charge. And so you need to have a family committee and so forth. Don't forget the Girl Scouts, the Boy Scouts, the Brownies, and the Cub Scouts. Get them involved. And don't forget the Kids Toddy, the Cal Toddy, the EFAs, the Kids Sprinkles. Don't forget the Pollen Burst. And then don't forget the Rebound. And don't forget the Icelandic water. But I eat well. I mean, I had 3 poached eggs this morning for breakfast. I had my 2 slices of smoked wild river salmon from Alaska. I had 3 scoops of wild rice, And then I had 2 of those little 4-ounce cups of gluten-free yogurt. And tonight I'm going to have lamb chops. I'm going to have baked sweet potatoes with butter. I'm going to have a salad. I'm going to have, let's see here, a glass of red wine. I'm going to have some more of that matcha green tea, gluten-free ice cream. And so I eat very well, but I probably take about 40 different products a day. 40 different products a day. Okay, I do it twice a day, and I avoid the gluten like crazy. I see so many visitors. I go to so many local things here that I have to deal with professionally, and so I really, really avoid the bad stuff. And sometimes they think I'm rude because they say, no, I can't eat that because it got gluten in it. Well, people have been eating bread forever. Well, yeah. Well, that's why the average lifespan used to be 50, and now it's 75. You should be living to be 155 instead of 75. You're giving up 80 years on the table. And so you need to pay attention, take your 90 essential nutrients, 215 nutrients, take the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack right now with a big hammer in the toolbox. We do have the lozenges, the vitamin C, we have the zinc. And those things will add to. Don't forget the Fucoid Z, throw that in. I love the Fucoid Z for little kids, along with the Kids Toddy and the Cal-Toddy and EFAs. Give them the Z Radical. It's the Fucoid Z in the liquid form. Oh, my gosh. It tastes so good. The little kids, you got to watch it. They'll try to drink the whole quart bottle. So you got to dose it out for them based on body weight. Again, the labels, I'll tell you which ones to take for how much per body weight. And so it's one of those things where if you pay attention to this, you can add many, many, many healthy years of people's lives, and you're going to save them a lot of unnecessary misery. You'll save yourself and your family an enormous amount of money. How about that? Doesn't get better than that. So we're all looking to help each other here. And you get the wholesale prices for the products. You get on auto ship. I pay the shipping. I'll pay the shipping if you get on auto ship. Hello. Well, thank you so much, everybody. Really great stuff. Thank you so much, Charmaine. Superlative job as usual. Thank you, Doug. Superlative job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. God bless the American flag. God bless our national anthem. And God bless America.
When those aches and pains in your knees, elbows, hands, shoulders, and back crop up, reach for Youngevity's CM Cream. Put CM Cream on a Q-tip and put it in your ear canal for relief from headaches and sinus pressure. A topical temporary relief from minor aches and pains of muscles and joints associated with strains, sprains, and simple backaches. Why take aspirin or non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs that can cause stomach bleeding and liver damage? Just apply CM Cream liberally to the affected areas, and within 20 minutes or so, you'll have relief from those nagging minor aches and pains. You'll feel better for up to 4 to 5 hours. So the next time you have achy joints or muscles, do what I do. Reach for CM Cream for relief. And for systemic relief, reach for CM Plus capsules. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.